All right, now we're good.
Yeah, I think it might have been because I was in there.
Uh, all right, and we're back. That was weird. Waiting for this thing to catch up. Go, and we're back. All right. So yeah, there's a little B side. Now I'll have a little B side action for you, and we will. Right and there. Okay, so we'll have to paste together some audio. No big deal. Have a couple of episodes on YouTube. No big deal. That's weird. Welcome to technology. Everything crashing. So, um, where were we at? Angel is Fallen is what we were talking about.
Angel has fallen.
Yeah. Um, really good. I liked it. Um,
I haven't seen any of the Fallen series movies.
I like all of them. Um, in what they are. Like, don't go into them expecting you're gonna like get a really good, like a really deep story or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I don't expect anything like that. You're talking to somebody who has seen Hobbs and Shaw like 6, 7 times.
Right? Yeah, that's one that I haven't seen yet, and I need to watch that one. Maybe I'm gonna need to put that one on my list. Hobson. I will do that. I will get that one so I can watch that one. That was one that I wanted to see, and I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, these are good. They're it's honestly there's a point. We were talking about Nick Nolte being like not aging well. Nick Nolte plays Gerard Butler's dad, who ran off, like basically ran out on the family after Vietnam, and um, so they kind of aren't. They kind of don't get along, but Gerard Butler's character Mike Banning needs to get off the radar and his dad has been living out in the cabins off of the grid for a long time, and so um, it works in that sense. And there's a part where um, Nick Nolte's character was a tunnel rat in Vietnam, and those guys are already crazy to begin with because these are the guys that would go down like little uh, tunnels or foxhole type things to try to root out enemies and things like that. So they are already half nuts in the first place. And now you've just gone like with PTSD and all that stuff, he's even more crazy. And there's a point where they they track Banning down to this house that his dad is at, and in the middle of the woods in West Virginia, and they um Mike Banning, Butler's character, like looks at his dad's like, "You distract him. I'll go around here. I'll take them all out." And his dad looks at me and was like, "Why the hell would I do that?" He's like, "Come on," and he like moves some stuff out of the way, opens up a hatch, throws some glow sticks down it, and you go like, and the stairs that go 20 feet down, and I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna go down into a bunker, hide out there. People are gonna think they're not there, and then they're gonna leave and they'll come back out." Nope, it is way better than that. They go down into like this tunnel that takes them like a ways away from the house. They climb back out of another hole, and they're seeing these people walking around like, and again Butler's character's like, "All right, like I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna take these guys out over here, you stay here." And his dad just like puts his hand on his shoulder and be like, "Just stay there, just stay here." And he's like, "No, no, you stay here." He's His dad again puts his hand on his shoulder and goes, "Wait," and then reaches over like under some leaves, pulls this cord, and explosions start going off all where these people are.
Nice.
And then Butler's character's like, "Oh wait, there's another one over there." And his dad's like, "Oh, grab that wire over there," and like points to the other side of him. And he's like, What wire? The one under the leaves. He finds it, pulls it, and then like a whole bunch of more explosives go off. I mean, it was. Um, I, I'm
At any
trying.
point in this movie, did Nick Nolte say, "I have spoken"?
You know what I think he did? I think he did. I think he did. Oh, it's I mean, there are parts of this movie where you're just like, "Oh, this is ridiculous," but so much of it like just shut your brain off, lay back, watch a movie, forget about it, and it was fun. It was fun. I like this movie. I recommend all three of them if you want a turn your brain off movie. And Morgan Freeman's actually in all of them. He's
Even
not the
better.
he's not the president in all of them, which is kind of cool. I believe he's the vice president in the first one, and then is the president in the second and third one.
And then the fourth one, he'll be God.
Probably, yeah. So there are plans. Apparently, there are plans for more future sequels and even a TV spin-off for this whole Fallen series. But
That's right.
yeah,
You got to
I've,
get all the money you can out of it.
yeah. I mean, it's been going on since 2013. So yeah, yeah. It's good. It's good fun. Go check it out. It's streaming on. I think we watched it on Netflix. But, so yeah. What have you been watching? Anything fun?
What have I been watching? What did I put in the notes? I don't remember.
Picard.
Um,
Do you have
what's that?
CBS All Access?
Oh, Picard.
Yeah.
We
Picard.
were watching Picard. Well, we finished Picard. Um,
My first question, is it worth getting CBS All Access for?
it is right now because on Amazon Prime you get a 30-day free trial,
Oh,
and
okay.
you can stream all 10 episodes in less than 30 days, and you're done.
There you go. That's always been the big thing for me is like that's the only show on CBS All Access that I actually would be like halfway interested in watching. So I've just never really bothered doing it.
Yeah, we watched Picard, and now on CBS All Access we're watching third season of Young Sheldon.
Ah, there you go.
But Picard, totally awesome. I liked it quite a bit. The wife and I decided that if you had the right mood lighting and Patrick Stewart and the phone book, you're entertained.
Yeah, yeah,
Him reading the phone book with the proper mood lighting, you'd be captivated.
yeah. He is incredible.
He
Patrick
is,
Stewart
and
is amazing.
Brent Spiner's in it, and he was fabulous. Jonathan Frakes, Marina Sirtis, I think that's how you say her name.
Mhm.
So just about everybody but Will Wheaton and LeVar Burton, I think, is pretty much in there.
That's cool.
And Worf, he wasn't in there. I don't
Uh,
think. Don't remember seeing him, but yeah, it's not what I expected, but it was so good.
Good. All right. Well, I might have to do
I'm
that with
not
Amazon
going to tell
Prime.
you too much about it because you have to see it for yourself. It's only 10 episodes, so
Yeah.
it's not a huge commitment, and it's free right now.
Yeah. If you got a 30-day free trial, go check that out. I might actually have to do that.
Yeah, we were running out of shows to watch, and we're getting pretty disappointed in Netflix, so I thought, hey, what the hell?
Yeah,
It's
I'm kind of having that same problem with Netflix right now. Is there's not I mean, I've got some older shows that are on there that I haven't like finished watching like Altered Carbon is on there and the new season I think just came out for that
yeah.
one. Um but it's kind of one of those it's like, well, I could watch it, but if I didn't have Netflix, would it really be that much of a hurt? But um yeah, Netflix has definitely not been since we got Hulu Live, Netflix has not been our go-to.
Same.
It's been
exactly the same
yeah,
for us.
Hulu Live has been usually our first choice, and then it's usually Amazon Prime or Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's same with us. We don't watch a ton of Amazon Prime, but we are on Hulu
Yeah,
90% of the time.
we are too. We are too.
And I go on Disney Plus hoping to watch something, but since Mandalorian ended, I did watch Monsters versus Aliens the other night just because I wanted something light and fluffy, and
Yeah.
that's a great animated movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and see, we've been on Disney Plus. We've been watching, the Muppet movies that are on there. The kids just finished the Great Muppet Caper on Netflix, or not on Netflix, on Disney Plus. So they're finding, the kids are finding stuff on Disney Plus to watch more often than I am. I'm just waiting for the Marvel shows to come out on Disney Plus, and I'm still pissed off that we haven't gotten something. But whatever, Disney knows what they're doing.
Well, we hope.
Or maybe they're not even done filming them yet, and they had to stop because of this quarantine. That's why we don't have them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Radio silence from those guys.
Yeah, it's a bad time to be caught up on all your shows.
Yeah, it really kind of is.
Yeah.
Luckily,
So,
there's enough old stuff that I got plenty of stuff to go back and watch. I'm
yeah,
so
and I've
far
got
behind
video
in some stuff.
games and
Yeah, that too. Oh, speaking of video games, I bought a new video game last night, 2 nights ago. Um, it's a new XCOM game that comes out next week. So it was on sale,
nice.
50% off. So it was only
Heck yeah.
$10. I'm like, ooh, $10 for a brand new game? I'll take it.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, that
Yeah.
game comes out next week from tomorrow. So I'll check that out.
Yeah, I was looking forward to hearing about that. I got the BioShock series for free on PlayStation Plus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Never played any of the BioShock games. So last night I thought, hey, I'll give this a try. And I actually was enjoying it, and then it locked up on me.
Oh.
I got pretty far, and I got to this one point where I just earned a trophy for these two, I can't remember what they're called, but they're the people you're trying to kill, are standing in water, and I throw electricity into the water and fry them right as the trophy popped up, frozen.
Oh no.
It's like, you bastards. So I got to see how far. Then I turned it off and did something else. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to trying it. I've heard really good things, and I was actually enjoying it. But yeah, it glitched on me.
That's always a bummer. That's always a bummer. But you've been playing board games too. How have you been
I
playing
have. I
board
found
games?
this website called BoardGameArena.com,
All right.
and it's free. You can sign up for the premium, and it's not super expensive. I think it's hell, I don't even know. I could look it up, but man, that would be like work. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's if you pay for an entire year, it's $24.
Well, that's not bad.
But if you
Not
pay
bad at
month to
all.
month, then it's $4 a month instead of $2 a month. But
Of course.
I'm still playing the free, and unlike Tabletopia and some others, I can actually grab my friends that are on the site, kind of create a group and play a board game with them
That's cool.
with the free version. So that's pretty cool. So a friend of mine that is on my Thursday night gaming group, that which has not been able to do anything lately. She got on there and we played Can't Stop for a while. and then another person joined on, and I'm hoping to at least get another two or three people, and then can get into some of these bigger games
Yeah.
like Terra Mystica and stuff like that. So yeah, I like it quite a bit. I've been playing a game called Cant Stop, and even if none of your friends are on, you can just hit play now, and it'll find you a table, and you play against people from all over
Oh,
the world.
no
Uh,
download necessary. Play directly from your web browser
yeah, you play from
with
your
your
web browser.
friends.
There's no download.
That's cool.
It's pretty straightforward, and it's rule based. Unlike Tabletopia and um, Tabletop Simulator,
Yeah.
where you could actually cheat, you can't on this. It holds you to the rules.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
that was one of the things. So I have both Tabletopia and Tabletop Simulator. I have both of those on my Steam account, and the biggest problem that I had with those was that if you didn't know how to play a game, you didn't know all the rules for it, if you didn't know all the setup for it, and if you didn't understand the full ins and outs of those simulators, you cannot play those games. You can't play a game. Like
right,
it just it's too complicated of a setup for you to be able to play a game that you are not 100% confident you could pick up this game, you could pull it out of your board game library, throw it on a table and be able to play with all the people that are playing. Everyone could do that all at the same time. If there's one person that's just that doesn't know how to play, or there's one person, or you're just not 100% confident in your level of knowledge on that game, though Tabletopia and Tabletop Simulator are really, really hard to use. So I like to hear that this one is super easy and
yeah, and on the site, if you're interested in a game and you don't know how to play it, it has a little mortarboard icon, and you click on it, and it takes you to a page about the game. You can
mm-hmm.
actually download the rulebook in PDF form. There's a video explanation on how to play the game. Some of them have tutorial games there. They teach you the game as you play, that you get to play. And some of them, the more complex ones, have videos of you watching people actually play the game.
Okay.
So if you're like, I really want to play this game, but I don't know how, they have ways for you to learn the game before you go in and make a fool of yourself.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
and family friendly. I found that out on accident. I lost on the last turn on Can't Stop, and I just typed damn.
Yeah.
Totally forgot that's a curse word, and I got a message saying, well, that kind of I can't remember the word they used for it. It's a little aggressive of a word, but that's not tolerated, and you can be banned and all this other stuff. It's like, what did I do? And then it's like, oh, I typed damn. Okay, I won't do that
Yeah,
anymore.
right. Right. Oh, that's
so
funny.
so if you're worried about your kids getting on there, don't worry about it. It's moderated pretty hard.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean that's good. That's good that it's handled like that cuz, um my older son has been playing Rocket League, but there I won't let him hook up a headset or set up use the microphone or anything to talk to anyone on there cuz I don't trust those people. So,
I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all.
I have been called all kinds of names on there, like on any online games, which is why I don't usually play online games. So, and I get tired of people telling me that they're gonna screw my mom because, that's what I hear a lot on there. When I would play the Call of Duty games, I don't really do that anymore. Now I just play games by myself.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm looking at all these games, and man, there are some games on here.
Yeah, there's even stuff like French Tarot,
Yeah,
Yahtzee,
I mean,
and
there's
then Sushi Go, Seven Wonders, Stone Age, Puerto Rico.
yeah,
So if you're super basic and you think Monopoly is a complicated game, you're going to find a game in here you like. If you find Monopoly super boring and stupid, you can find a game in here.
yeah. They've got
So
pencil and paper battleship.
yeah,
I mean, that's cool. That is
yeah,
that
they've
is
got them
crazy.
broken down in categories. I mean, there's a category called for core gamers. So
Yeah,
that's the what I call the hobbyist
right,
people.
right.
Just on the six they're showing on the before you hit more, Terra Mystica, Puerto Rico, Seasons, Race for the Galaxy, Through the Ages, and Zolkin. I don't know how you pronounce that, but
Yeah,
yeah, so it's got some stuff that it's like, I want to learn how to play those.
right. Yeah, that looks really cool. There's quite a few games on here. I
Yeah.
like I like
So
that for regular players they have Carcassonne on there. I mean that doesn't seem like a regular player type
yeah,
game.
it's a pretty simple game, but to me, it's still a hobbyist
Yeah.
game. So
Well, it's the rules are complicated. Like I guess they can be. I guess the original without all the expansions, it's not too bad. But
yeah, it's the placement of workers to it that gets
yeah,
complicated, but especially the farmer. But
they have Takedo on here. Takedo.
yeah, there's Takanoko, or as everybody on my board game night calls it, the bamboo game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one on here called Dice Forge that I've been wanting to play, so I'm gonna probably strike up a game with some people online, give it a try.
I,
This site can end up saving me a lot of money.
right. Oh
Instead
yeah,
of
that's
going
this
out and
one.
buying a
Okay.
game, I can try it first, and if I like it, then I can buy the game.
Because there's a game in here called Hanabi.
Yeah.
This the making the fireworks game. I've seen it, but I've never played it. That would be cool.
Well, the interesting thing about Hanabi is um, you have a hand of tiles or cards or whatever version they have,
Yeah.
but you don't get to see them. Everybody else at the table gets to see what you have. You don't get to see what you have. So,
That's interesting.
yeah. So, for you and for the people listening, if you get on Board Game Arena, I am Kip Killigan on there.
Awesome.
KIPKILLAGIN. If you want to
Just
play a game with me,
just like your Twitter handle.
yeah, it's my Twitter handle. Um, you'll probably find me in the lobby for Cant Stop, but hey, I'll play about anything.
There you go. There doesn't look like Battlestar Galactica on here. But
No, unfortunately, but hey, I don't know how you would do that one
I don't either. I
too
don't either.
easily. Because I think you have to be premium to do video chat. So
Okay.
I'm actually
Well,
thinking about paying for the premium.
I was gonna say yeah, because some of these games that I'm seeing in here, like Terra Mystica, that one's always looked really cool to me. I still haven't played Seven Wonders. I own it and still haven't played it because the game says it's for two to eight people, but when you read the rules, it really says like when you're playing with two people, you both are playing as a third person because you really need three people to play. I
Yeah,
didn't
because
know.
there's that card drafting
Yeah.
mechanic to it.
So I was like, well, I don't want Reese and I to try to play this game. Conley's not quite old enough to really be able to understand it, and so like if I'm gonna try to play this game and learn it, then I really need to have three people playing so I can really.
The
Ooh, but
funny
they
thing
have
about Seven
Hive.
Wonders
Hmm.
is I probably played the game 2 or 3 times and just hated the game.
Yeah.
Just hated it. And then a few years back when I went to Gen Con and was there with the hanging out with the Prolific Games boys, they're like, let's play Seven Wonders. I'm like, I don't know. I just don't like that game. He's like, you just haven't played with the right people. It's like, all right. So, of course, Bill, being Bill, who's very good at teaching games,
Right.
taught us the game, showed us, because the people I've been playing with before did a terrible job of explaining the game to me
Yeah.
to the point where, like, I have no idea why we're doing any of this stuff.
Right.
Once Bill explained it, I love the game now. Now I understand what the hell's going on and why you do what you do. And it's like, hey, now I see why people love this game.
Right.
Before I was
Yeah.
like, it's just not for me.
Yeah. And that's I have heard that. You're not the first person to tell me that either, which is kind of why I've been really hesitant to break it out and like just try to play it, because I don't want it to be one of those games that sits on our shelf and like because everyone hates playing it, which we have a couple of games like that. So um I try to limit those. So I got to make sure that I understand it really well before I start teaching it to like who's not a big board game person. So
Yeah, make sure you really know the game before you try to bring somebody in.
yeah. Yeah. So I feel like I'm going to have to well, I might actually use this website to go through some of the
The tutorials.
yeah, tutorial type stuff on it and go from there.
Yeah, because what's funny is when you're trying to learn the game, it's like you're kind of lost. You're like, what the hell is really going on? And then when you got somebody who really knows how to teach the game, you're like, oh, this game is simple. What was I
Yeah.
thinking?
Right. Right. Agreed. Well, that's cool. Go find Kip Killigan on boardgamearena.com.
Yeah, challenge me to a game.
Any game. Challenge me to a game. Any game. And if you guys have any other suggestions for uh, websites like this or programs that have board games in it where in this quarantine stricken time we can still play board games with our friends across the interwebs, let us know what you guys are using to play those, because you know need help finding them. And if you want to play on something like Tabletopia or Tabletop Simulator, let me know and you can show me how to actually do it right to where it's not a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah, I was really close to pulling the trigger on Tabletopia, but then I found out if you don't pay for it, you do the free.
Mm-hmm.
You can only do games with 2 players.
Oh, really?
You can do a 4 player game, but you only can have 2 people in the game.
Oh, I'll have to look on mine because I don't. I think I got it on one of like the free weekends or something, or I got it through like a. I might have gotten the paid version through like a Humble Bundle or something like that, where it just like I
And it
bought
could be I
other stuff.
misunderstand it, and it's only allows 2 friends,
Could be. I don't
and
know.
you can have random people. I don't know, but it just said 2, and I'm like,
Yeah,
well, I can't do that.
yeah. I don't. Well, I mean, because I've never actually played a game on there. I've tried to set stuff up to play on there and got frustrated and walked away. So, you know, there's that. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm kind of an idiot.
Welcome to my
And
world.
yeah, and so if a game doesn't have good UI and isn't user friendly, I get frustrated with it because I need you um, to walk me through things. It needs to be obvious why I'm doing certain things, and if it's not, then I usually just quit and don't go back. The first game that I played on Tabletop Simulator was Legendary, the Marvel deck building game, and I knew how to play that game inside and out, and still got frustrated with it. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, it's almost
It,
like a Seven Wonders problem, isn't it?
yeah, right. So, and I love Legendary, and we don't get to play it. We don't play it nearly enough because it's just the only people in the house that really like playing it are me and Reese, and we usually in it the setup time and uh, both setup and teardown times are so long on it that it ends up not getting played.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Instead, we'll go
That's why
hit up.
I'm kind of pumped about this. Plus, even after the quarantine is lifted,
Yeah,
I can still see myself on here playing Can't Stop and some other stuff. So
right. Yeah,
I figure for $24 a year, I could probably try, a few $100s worth of games and decide if I
mm-hmm.
like them or not. So it could pay for itself in one game. If I
Yeah.
play it, don't like it, it's like you just saved me $50. And I
Yep.
spent 24 to find that out. I'm $26 ahead.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Agreed. All right. Well, I don't know how long we had recorded before, so we should probably start wrapping this up. But before we do that, let's the Daydream instruction manual, their 24-hour event, the Starfighter last Starfighter entertainment thing, that was last weekend, wasn't it?
No, it's the 25th.
It's 25th. Okay.
Yeah.
That's coming up this
I
next
just
weekend.
was on Facebook one last Saturday, and I
Oh.
saw that Eddie and Jesse and Billy were live, so I sent them a comment, and they're like, "Hey, jump on!" So I got to be on their podcast.
Oh,
So
nice. Well, that's awesome.
yeah, and it's
Okay.
kind of weird now that I think about it. I was wearing the exact same shirt, so if you see it, I actually have washed this shirt.
Well, I mean, it's been a few days, so it's fair. But yeah, they've got a big 24-hour event coming up on the 25th. I was thinking I couldn't remember if it was last weekend or this coming weekend.
It's
Right.
the
It's a
whenever the
week.
25th is.
It's a week from Saturday. Week from Saturday. Today is the 16th. It's a week from Saturday. If you're
It
listening to
is a
this
week
in the
from
future,
Saturday. Yep.
hello, future people.
I
Um,
plan on jumping on for a little bit. Hopefully, you will.
yeah, I will. I'm gonna have to try to find a time to get on there and at least get on and say hi, even if it's just to wave at them through the class. But yeah,
Yeah, I joined them the last. I think it was the last time they did a 24-hour event. I
because
was
that
in
was
Colorado visiting my parents, and it was in the middle of the night, and I could not sleep. So I pulled out my phone and started watching, and the next thing I knew, I was on for a little bit. It was, yeah.
that's
So
fun.
if you're
That's
creeping in on an Eddie video cast, don't let him know you're there, because next thing you know, you're on.
yeah. He will do that. I just kind of usually I'll catch him on Facebook Live when they're doing their live stream of Daydream instruction manual, but it's usually like on Saturday mornings, and it's one of those like, oh hey, these guys are on, and I'll be like, hey guys, have a great show, and then I'm out because I'm usually having to run to go do something else. So, um, yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you got to jump on there.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time.
Those guys are always a blast. Go support the Daydream instruction manual and all of the podcast arcade family. There's my shameless plug for
I
our.
liked it. I thought it was very well done.
I'm good at those, right, people? Good at it. All right. Well, you know the deal. It's time for you to go check out our blog at geekvice.blogspot.com. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/geekvice. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow that man over there at Kip Killigan. That's also his handle on boardgamearena.com. You can follow me at Geekvice. You can hear my dog scratching the floor.
I thought
Um,
maybe your house was haunted. I didn't know.
no, the dogs are passed out, and apparently the floor wasn't quite soft enough. I don't know. go find us on YouTube, everybody. You can find the 2 episodes for episode 286 on YouTube. Go search for Kip Morph on YouTube. We're the only Kip Morph there. If you search for Kip Morph, guarantee you'll find us. And of course, as always, you can reach us by email at geekvice@gmail.com. Thanks everyone for listening to our ramblings, and we will see you next time.
Later.
This podcast is part of the Podcast Arcade Network.